Fishers, miserable weather, but not to despair. It's looking like we've got a fantastic season popping up in front of us. The Bidgie and also Oldman Creek got flood water over the floodplain, should I say, and that's going to really give us a good opportunity to have a good yellow belly spawn. They'll be out there in the floodplain, they'll be doing their thing, and we'll have good numbers of yellow belly over the next few years by the looks of things, so that's fantastic. Most of our dams are fishing reasonably well. Even Dartmouth's not too bad. I mean, weather like this is not too conducive to being out in it, obviously, depending on the boat style that you've got, but should be okay trolling. You'll get plenty of trout, there's no two ways about it. Where all the big numbers of trout are getting caught at the moment is Yukonboo, Jindabyne, Tentangra. They're cracking up there at the moment, absolutely firing. But in saying that, as we're doing the report now, it is pouring rain at Yukonboo. But again, that's not going to last for any more than a day or so, and I think you'll find it'll be good on the weekend up there. I think you'll catch big numbers of fish off the bank with bait, because that's where all the good reports are coming from. Trolling is also very productive up there at the moment, so it looks real hot to trot. Blowering Dam, fishing extremely well, getting some very nice yellows out of it, casting jackal style lures. Jackals in particular doing well. The Mars 5 seems to be cracking along nicely. Yakamito in the natural colours, the redfin perch colour, absolutely firing up there. And also soft plastics. We're getting some really good reports on the Lunker City grubster in black or in a little olivey green colour, really starting to fire up. It's not too bad, casting into the shallows, some very big yellow belly there. Don't forget, cod season's closed. If you do catch a cod, pop it straight back in the water or unhook it in the water if it's at all possible to do so. So just remember that. A few trout still coming out of Blowering at the top end. Didn't get any decent reports out of Talbingo, but look, not to say it's not fishing all right. Fishing off the bank would be all right at Junimar, but again, wait for a good day, because it'd be pretty miserable sitting there in this, I can tell you now. Wangler, not too bad. Off the bank with bait seems to be pretty good, getting a few fish out of there. Burrinjuck, same story, off the bank with worms, absolutely firing up. And also the Hume Weir, the reports I'm getting out of there have been very consistent. Small yabbies and worms off the bank, some quite good numbers of yellow belly getting caught. So we're real happy with the scenario at the moment, as far as the dams go, obviously. Now, just talking to Bondi down the south coast, seems to be a little bit of activity starting to happen down there. The flathead is starting to liven up, and it's only been this week. Get some really good activity in flathead in the estuaries. Most of the estuaries are starting to fish reasonably well. Plenty of snapper offshore. Haven't heard of any game fish of any consequence getting caught, and not many people out there. That's probably the main reason why. Occasionally somebody ventures out and there's the odd yellowfin getting caught. But as you can see, if you want to go fishing, there's plenty of action around us, just a matter of getting into it. This is the Compleat English Fishing Report. Catch you next week.